Yo guys, cheers for joining me today. Now, this video is actually something that I've been so stoked to share with you. I think we're gonna have to get into it pretty quickly because it's gonna be a big video. But if you wanna see me and a group of friends build this trail from scratch, then stick around because it's gonna be very sick. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so you've made it this far. That's great. So this trail has actually grown from what was intended to be a loam trail into something that has become more of a flow trail. So let's get into it. If you aren't yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button because I think you'll quite like this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think as well. Let's get into it. Let's go. We've got P-Dog. Jake Minor.
Oh! Dig in this bit and then link this into our other trail over here. There's the corner.
Yeah.
I love bikes.
Piers doesn't like pushing up.
I love bikes.
Minor says it's going to be fun to dig in this. We've got a Jake demonstration.
There you go. Look at this.
He has got a point.
All you've got to do is that, and then let your bike tyres will do the rest. We'll ride it, and it'll be like bedded in, like a rider.
And that is science.
That's how you do loam. Right?
So we are in Swindon. Big Swin. What are we doing today, Jake? You can introduce it. There you go. What are we doing today?
Sampling.
That's exactly what we're doing.
Good. Like.
What's Piers been cooking up? I feel like I've built this corner too big for how much speed we're gonna have into it.
It's our professional power, does it?
Yo, look at him go. Why don't you just use the shovel? More fun.
I'm making a feature.
What's going on there, Mike? What we got? It's like
Nice
British bake off.
Nice, yeah, nice loamy corner cooking in the sun at about 23 degrees.
The camera just squashes it entirely, but
Getting the old slap.
excellent work.
Getting the old slap on.
Bonjour. That's this corner pretty much done. Probably a little on the big side. It's only a Loma. So we got a nice big corner and then no corner at all. This is going to be like the driftiest corner. Yeah, it looks so sick. Nice little jump. Jake Minor, first lap. Whee! Brap! Minor! Minor! Alright! Feel like we'll get some good roost on this corner. Welcome to YouTube.
Welcome to YouTube.
Do you have anything to say?
Welcome to London.
Welcome to London. That's how we function.
Welcome to Swindon.
Nobody don't trust nobody.
Quite a lot. 2,000 calories. You want to say so?
Bit of lunch. What are we doing? Going down there?
Yeah, building sketch. I don't think that's that sketchy. It will be.
A little bit steeper. A little bit of trail talk going down. That looks sick. Yo. Yeah, Minor. Whoop. What are we doing?
Reloaming.
Reloaming. Re-up.
Reloam.
Look at him go.
Look at me go. Look at me go.
Well, we've done so much today. Nice little trail. Time lapse this, I reckon.
Personal best.
Minor loves a rut.
Love the rut.
Bonjour. We could have made this berm deeper and just made it like super long.
That's why I wanted it to come up a bit more.
Ride's alright though.
It does ride quite nice. It's a bit of a...
We could extend the end of it. Yep, we've built actually the world's smallest jump.
Yeah, who's casing it first?
It's got to be a case.
You'll get a shape on that, I reckon.
No, it just looks funny. You know how small this is going to look on GoPro as well.
It's literally a mini jump. Look at the size of this. This is so big. Man, this is massive. That's like 6 foot.
What's
Dirty.
We're going to end up just... Okay, crash test dummy. Now it's become this big thing. Shut up! Yeah, that's calm. That's actually nice. She's a little popper. Is that pop smoke? Yes. Oh. Mine is now going to somehow drift around that corner.
No, I didn't have the right.
There's one line.
So there's one line straight out of the berm. I'm too razzled.
Did anyone case it? Oh. Oh, I got the deadest leg, bro. Oh. Oh. No, that's calm. It was actually quite soft, so I just landed on something.
You hit your bars into the ground. That's exactly what I did though.
Did I manual and just keep going straight on?
Your line was crazy. Need more padding.
Yo, that's my first crash since the knee. Ah, look at the...
Terrible line.
I missed the tripod though.
Yeah, you must have been like leaned in, pressed.
Look at the bars. I don't know if they're straight. Right, maybe a little bit slower this time. My bars are definitely out of line. Nope.
Nah, I made you inside of the... No, mate, you gotta come out early.
I was more focusing on not crashing on that corner again. If there was a hook berm there, if there was a hook berm here,
You're sliding there and just hits a wall, it'd be sick.
yeah, brap.
What day is it, Pete? It's day 2.
Poke,
It's quite scenic.
poke.
Yeah,
Poke getting laps. Tyre muncher. Day 3 and we're building this. Woo. Okay, so the plan is that we're going to come pretty fast down through here, hit this corner that was already built, but I've just rebuilt or built bigger, and then put another corner in right here, and then we'll go straight down the hill. So now I'm just going to build this. Okay, so I got pretty far with it now. This is sick. You can't really see how steep it is down there. This is actually a sick corner. I think it still needs to be a bit tighter on the exit. It's a bit more of a reloam. Yeah. Yeah. It just needs more built up here and to be made a bit tighter on exit. Should be a good one. Okay then, so these two corners are now complete. This one's, I'm quite a fan of this one. It could probably be built up more at the top bit there, but I'm pooped after doing that. There's 2 nice corners now, and what the boys have done is cleared this down into here, and then we use this lip that mine have cut out. This looks so sketchy though. So you land from this into there, and then another hook. I might finish building that berm, to be fair. Should probably go get something to eat. But yeah, it's looking so sick. So this bottom section is going to be rapid. You go around the stump, over that berm I just built, down here, flat corner, drifting everywhere. A little bit of a booter. And then into that and that. How sick does that look? It's like flow trail vibes. So sick. Get it. Yo, inside. Woo! Oh! Need to move the button back then.
What?
Put the forest crown on.
I don't know if I can lift that above my head.
No, I couldn't. Week number 3. Got anything to say, Piers? What are we doing?
Never have anything to say for your vlogs.
Okay. What are we doing, Piers? Give me a crash course.
Doing a bit of hoeing.
We are moving this berm out beyond the tree. Mine are clipped his, not as in beyond the stump. Or was it his tyre?
Oh,
We got it on camera, so we'll go to
I'm
the
pretty sure. I think we
go to the VAR on that one. So we're going to widen this one and then build that one up slightly, and then build a corner
We might need to pull that one out a bit as well.
down there.
And that root scares me.
Nah, the route's fun. The route's fun. So that is looking a lot better now. It still looks tiny on camera though. But it's going to kick us wider, so we're going to move this berm all the way back. Aren't we, Piers? It's going well. Actually looks a lot better on GoPro as well. Does it? I can't tell. It's going to be a hellish corner anyway though. When you see where the original berm was, this is a bit rowdy. That looks too sick. Yeah, we've widened this out entirely. We've gone from like the smallest amount of corner to possibly like the most you could possibly have. And now we're gonna build another one. How do we feel about that, P? I'm exhausted already. My arms. 2-man dig crew. Okay, what are we doing, P? We're making the exit tighter. We just rode it, but my GoPro's snapped, so I can't film it. Yeah. But we're gonna make it tighter because when you hit it, it sends you so inside, literally like there. So we want the berm to kick us out more to go and actually ride the whole thing. But it means we're gonna have to build up the exit as well, I think. It does look so sick though. We have just widened this corner up, as well as making the exit on it. Got a little brup. This has changed quite a lot. I can't believe how much this has changed. From my little berm to this big piece. Oh, Pia's having a pee. Yeah, definitely. Just to get you round a bit, innit? So these 2 corners are riding sick now. That one's, we're actually gassed on that. It's so good. But you're coming flying down here, and there's such a loose corner. I think we're gonna do exactly what Piers is doing and just make a little rut. By some miracle, we've thrown another berm to go. What was it, Piers? It was meant to be a loose,
slowly berm.
and now basically we put in the work today though. But now this is a sketchy thing because you're going to come out of this corner and you've got this bump. I feel like the bump's going to buck us, dude. It bucks us already. Wow, this corner's looking sick now. What we're going to do is mellow this bump out quite a lot, and it will just give us a nice little kick. Kind of gutted I can't do POV though. Look at that. We've cut, that's the tyres doing that, isn't it? Primo. So just opening the entrance up a little bit, innit? Yo guys, so here we are back on the trail again. Now it is about a week later, and today we're going to be patching up the trail because it's had a bit of a beating. I'm presuming from boars, like that's just been snuffled and dug out, so it just needs patching up, maybe building a little bit bigger, Gonna refurb the rest of the trail, potentially have a look down here. But I've also fixed my GoPro, so now I can get some nice POVs, because last time we didn't get to film any of this nice stuff from my perspective because the mount snapped. So yeah, basically gonna give it some love. I know the first corner at the very top needs some love as well. I'm on my own today, which is absolutely fine. It'll be a lot more work, I think, on my own, but as we're only patching things up and potentially carrying it forwards a little bit, it's not too deep. So what we're gonna do is probably start on the very top corner, and I'm gonna come down through and give all of this a bit of love, and then we'll get some POVs just so I can show you guys what it actually looks like to ride, and then we'll carry on from there. Here's the first corner, and as you can see, it's definitely had a bit of a beating. Me and Piers just razzing it the last time. So it just needs building up a little bit. Probably gonna dig out the middle and stack it on top. It doesn't need to be massive because we're obviously only rolling in from here, but I think it's definitely worth doing. Then we can move on down. There we go, it's already looking so much better. I know it looks small on camera, but it's definitely looking better, a bit smoother. It's quite a short run in, but this definitely gives you enough speed to like push out of it. It just gives you a little bit of a boost. There we go, clean up on aisle 3 and we're sorted. Look at that, that looks so much better already. So we're gonna now go and do this to the one we built last time. That is a huge improvement on that. I think you can kind of see how good that looked. It's actually a lot bigger than it was, taking out the damage. And now should be on for a big rooster. Okay, so I've just raked out this corner, didn't time lapse it because I think this video is gonna be quite long. As you can see, that's held up so nice. Such a sick corner. Now we're gonna rake out this one and give it a good repair because there's a huge hole in it. Damn, that's looking so sick. I've just made it basically steeper because what me and Piers were doing last time is we're hitting it here really hard and it was just crumbling. It's still quite soft there, so it's gonna need a lot of patting and a lot of this dirt moving over. There we go, that's looking too sick now. So much better than before. Probably got it back to how it was when me and Piers built it. Maybe a little bit steeper and taller. But I've said this before, but I love how much it's changed from this super tight corner we had here to this like massive, speedy, razzy corner. Next up is this corner. Not gonna say much about this, just gonna time lapse it. My camera's actually running pretty low on battery, so I'm going to just repair this and then we're going to look at something here. Okay, so now that this one's sorted, I'm going to leave these two little loam shelf berms because they're quite fun to, when you land off this, to whack your back tyre. And the initial plan was to carry on, but I think realistically today that's not going to happen. And we may even just make the trail end here because it's quite a nice little run. You know, we've got how many corners? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's quite a lot of features for such a small amount of space. But I'm thinking if we do a part 2, it's a provisional part 1 this video, then we'll carry on that way. Or potentially the video will just end here and this is the trail that we've built because it's quite fun. It's already been 4 days on this, so it might be fun to do something a little bit fresh. If you've made it this far, then hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think in the comments because I'm actually really stoked to be building trails again. Obviously, I've had a bit of a confidence knock with my injury and being out for so long, so it'd be great to hear what you guys think of the videos. Do you want to see more? Have you got any ideas? Let me know in the comments. Let's get back to it. Man, it actually looks so sick from here after that little bit of a patch up. So sick. Okay, so gonna ride it because I think I've waited long enough. Oh, my hand hit the stump. Oh my god, my wrist hit that stump. Okay, so my hand on my wrist clipped this. Look at that fierce thing. I don't know why we put this on it. Let's get that out of the way. This berm definitely It's a bit of an improvement, but it's quite funny because you can see my line. As I said, I like inside it. You can see the roost. I don't even touch the outside of the turn, so all that was quite pointless because I'm coming out here. But it's got quite a nice, adding this bit on the end just gives you a little spring out of it. It's a good sign when the trail's this addictive. Oh, damn. That's so fun. I think giving this berm a bit more of a steep wall has meant you can spring out of this one and then you're just suddenly into this and then you spring out again. Too sick. You know what I'm gonna say? Let's go do that again. Razzing. Yes, that's perfect. Oh my god, that was the best run I've done. Safe to say we've built a bit of a monster here. It's actually so sick how it's evolved from like a very loose Loamer to this trail that actually has some of the nicest berms on it. Look at that. So good. I'm well pleased. Big up the boys, as I said, like we've made something so sick here. Oh, I'm very out of breath. I just did like 5 runs in a good just so pleased. I actually can't believe how it's just, I know I said this so many times, but I just can't believe how far it's come along. I'm so stoked I filmed it all as well. This is hopefully going to be a good video. Obviously you have to let me know what you think. Yes. Do I say yes every time I get to the bottom?